I got a 9-pound pork shoulder in front of me, and we're gonna smoke this thing until it just shreds apart. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pat dry this pork shoulder, and we're gonna score the fat cap. You don't need a binder, the seasoning will stick fine to the pork, but today I'm gonna be using some gochujang. You can season however you like. A friend recently gave me a tip and said use a little bit extra coarse black pepper, and that's gonna help you develop a nice bark. So today I'm gonna add a little bit extra coarse black pepper to the meat. Now that we got our meat seasoned up, this is going on the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro at 225 degrees for the first 2 hours to let it absorb a ton of smoke. I'm using some cherry wood chunks to impart some extra smoke on this pork shoulder. After 2 hours, we'll bump the temperature up to 300 degrees and let this thing go until we have a nice bark. Now we got our pork shoulder on the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro at 225 degrees. I'm using smoke setting 6 and a couple chunks of cherry wood and some charcoal. One of the things I love about using this grill is the ability to add charcoal and wood chunks. It's really gonna impart some extra flavor and help develop a great bark. Pork shoulder is 175 internal right now, and the bark is looking absolutely incredible. I'm gonna pull it off, get it in a foil pan, add a little peach iced tea, some Bachans barbecue sauce, wrap it in foil, and then put it back on the grill until it reaches 203. Our pork shoulder is off the grill. Right now, the internal temperature is about 203 degrees. I'm gonna put this in the oven at 170 degrees to rest for 2 hours. But check this out, this is what you're looking for. You're not looking for temp, you're looking for feel. When the probe just goes in with no resistance, that's when it's ready. Just like that. So now we wrap this back up and it's into the oven at 170 for 2 hours. Our pork has been resting for an hour and a half and I've lost a little bit of patience, so it's time to shred it up. After you shred the pork, make sure you re-season it. Oh yeah, you use the whole bottle. Look at this piece right here. And there you have some delicious shredded pork. So this pork spent about 6.5 hours on the smoker, an hour and a half in the oven just resting at 170. Shredded perfectly. Tastes fantastic. If you did your pulled pork right, you don't need any sauce, but go ahead and add it if you want to. You can use this for tacos, for sandwiches, burgers, whatever the hell you want to make. Come back to the next video because I'm going to make mac and cheese, and we're going to top that mac and cheese with this pulled pork. This is your sign to make some pulled pork. Cheers. Woo!